7 essential knots you need to know.
Square knot is a binding knot typically used in a boating securing bandages in a medical setting and home and garden. It's used to join two ends of a line around an object. Let's pretend that these two ends are part of the same rope. You gotta go right over left for one of the knots and left over right for the other. The result should be symmetrical knot with two running parallel to each other. Cleavage is used a lot in boating, sailing, outdoor and also just around the house, and it's used for securing a line to an object. Start in the middle of line, I take my hand and I twist the rope away from these forms. A loop doing it the exact same way a second time forms a second loop. The second loop goes to the top of the first loop. You will notice that the both of the ends are in the middle. The hook has been placed over your object and tightened. To tie from the end, you bring the line all the way around the object below your working end. The loose end then goes above your working end. Around the object, once more the loose end is then passed underneath the overlapping line. Proper cleavage will have no binding, no jamming and everything. Sheet bend is a joining knot used in boating, outdoor and also around the house. The primary use for this is to join two lines of different diameters and type start with one line in a bight. This will be the thicker diameter of the two. The smaller diameter line will go up through the bight. It is wrapped around it and then tucked underneath. It's set for more secure bend. You can turn this into double sheet bend by simply bringing it through one more time. If properly, both of these will look very clean and will be easy to undo when you need it. Bowline is primarily used in boating but also in the outdoors and around the house. The bowline loop is great for forming a fixed loop at the end of the line. First, start by making an overhand loop towards the working end. The loose end is then brought through the bottom. To do this quickly, I swoop around the working end and rotate my wrist with these forms. A loop the line can be put around the working end, brought to your rope, and then tighten back up. Figure 8 loop is used a lot in sailing, outdoors, and also during climbing as well. It's great for forming a fixed loop at the end of the line that's unlikely to slip. Starting with a bight, drape it over your hand, snake it around your hand through the back, then fish the bight through. Another way to do this is to bend the bight and twist it 2 times. Bring it through the back and form the figure 8. And insert it inside the hole. Turn and 2 1/2 hitches. Formerly used in boatings, but is often seen in the outdoors and also around the home and garden. It's primarily used to secure a line to an object. We will start by doing the round turn. The loose end is then brought underneath over the working end and through the loop that it forms. This is 1/2 hitch. You need to do this again for the second half hitch. line hitch is an adjustable loop used a lot in boating, outdoors, in home and garden. Its primary function is to adjust the tension on the line. Fish the working end through whatever going to be touching. To form a loop, do two passes on the inside of that loop. Go in the same direction, form another loop, and then pass it through. We'll know if you done this right when the loop goes one way and your trailing end goes the other way. Loosing and tightening it is as easy as grabbing the knot and sliding it around.